The WHO says immobility is the fourth leading cause of global death.
Woo.
And it contributes to so many cancers, heart disease, mental health problems, things you wouldn't even think, right? Sleep problems. So just being still is not the answer. And so how do we get moving? I think a lot of us are in pain, right? A lot of us have either anxiety about pain or actual pain. And I think it's been confusing. What should you be doing? For instance, hips. Hips are like such a big part of the story here. Every single athlete they've assessed needs help with their hips. Either they need more stability or more mobility. And you should know which club you're in and work on it. Do you want me to run through the little home assessment you can do for
Oh,
this?
sure. Yeah.
Okay, so if you can hold for 30 seconds a side plank, which is a particular side plank where you make your body a big X, arm elevated, leg elevated, all 10 toes pointing forward, body big X. If you can lock that out for 30 seconds, then Marcus Elliott at P3 is willing to guess that your hips are stable enough. Similarly, if you can sink into a standing figure four, so stand on, say, your left leg, right ankle over your left knee, and then just sit back, butt back, you're balancing, chest up, and if you can get your hips down low, like the level of your knee kind of thing, then your hips are probably mobile enough.
I get you. Figure four. That makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense. You get it, people? You're forming the number four. It's kind of like a popular yoga pose, too. I don't know what the correct term is, but
I think it starts as tree and then
or
you
something.
sit.
Yeah.
Seated tree, let's call it
a
that.
seated tree pose. Thank you very much. Is that a 30-second hold as well, or is that just being able to show that you can get to that position?
To show you can get down there.
Yeah.
And so they would do a much fuller assessment in P3, but basically you're going to know if you're working on mobility or stability. Probably the way it usually goes is you have workout habits that focus on the one you're good at, right? Like the people who can really sink into that tree thing, they already go to yoga. They work on their hip mobility all the time, right? They should lift weights. This is like the joke, right? Whereas the people who can lock out the stable hips, they go to CrossFit all the time. They should go to yoga, right? Like,
wow, that's heavy, man. I appreciate that. I remember when I was training really hard as a pro triathlete and putting in a lot of miles running, and I'd go to yoga class once a week, and it was so counter to what I was doing with running and creating that stiffness and going straight ahead only. And it was always this battle where I'd be sore after my yoga session, or I'd be sore after running and go to yoga class. But it is kind of nice to see the flourishing of the hybrid athlete these days, where they're showing disparate skills. Not that I'm supporting some of that ridiculous extreme stuff where they lift 500 pounds and then go run 47 miles or something. That's a young person's game. But I think for most people, whatever their main focal passion is, there's definitely some areas that they could sprinkle in to increase functionality in something that is not necessarily directly associated with their golf swing or whatever they love to do.